Hey guys, in this video I'm going to explain the static keyword. A member that is static, whether it's a property or a method, belongs to a class, and not any objects created from that class. In this example, I have a class car and a constructor. When we create a car object, we can pass in a model of a car. So I have 3 car objects. Suppose I would like to keep track of how many cars I have created. We're entering some cars into a race. Well, we could create a property to keep track of how many cars that we have instantiated. Let me show you why we would want to make this static. So we have a property, number of cars, and I will set this equal to 0. Within the constructor, we can add additional code. Every time we create a car, let's increment cars by 1. Number of cars plus equals 1. Now, I will precede number of cars with the this keyword. So what happens when we display number of cars for each car? Console.log Car.1.numberOfCars, Car2, Car3. So the total number of cars within our race is 1, I guess. So the reason why number of cars isn't 3 is because each car object has their own number of cars variable. Each car object can share the same property or method, and we would precede that property or method with the static keyword. Instead of each car having their own copy, the car class itself has the only copy. Then to increment number of cars by 1, in place of the this keyword, I will use the name of the class, car. The car class's number of cars will be incremented by 1 every time we call the car constructor. There's a problem here. I'm accessing the number of cars property, but no one object from this class has ownership of this variable. To access the static property of number of cars, I will use the name of the class, car. Car.numberOfCars. How many cars have we created? We have created 3 cars, and I could create another. Car 4 is a Ferrari. Now we have 4 cars, or even 5 cars. A static property is useful for caches or anything with a fixed configuration. We also have the capability to make methods static. It's more or less useful for utility functions. Now we would like to start our fictional race. We could create a startRace method. StartRace. Console.log 3, 2, 1, go. So currently this is not static, so any one of these cars can begin the race on their own terms. Car 1 wants to begin the race. Start race. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to make this a static method. It's more or less a utility function. So precede the method name with static. Now to invoke this start race method, type the name of the class, car. Car.startRace. 3, 2, 1, go. Basically, that's the static keyword. Anything that's static belongs to the class and not the objects. One place where we do see static methods is within the math class. Say I need to round. Math, the name of the class, dot, round method. I wouldn't need to create a math object such as const math1 equals new math. That would be silly. To access the round method, I would just type the name of the class, .round. It's a static method. That's the static keyword, everybody. If you would like a copy of this code, I'll post this to the comment section down below. And well, yeah, that's the static keyword in JavaScript.